Let's move on to word processor. Okay. The cow is working on an essay for her writing class. Since her handwriting is quite bad, she decides to type the essay using a word processor. The essay contains n words, which is between 1 and 100, that are separated by spaces. Each word is between 1 and 15 characters long, inclusive, and consists of only uppercase and lowercase letters. According to the instructors for the assignment, the essay has to be formatted in a very special way. Each line should contain no more than k characters, not counting spaces. Fortunately, Bessie's word processor can handle this requirement using the following strategy. Okay, so this is what we do. If Bessie types a word and the word can fit on the current line, put it on that line. Otherwise, put the word on the next line and continue adding to that line. Of course, consecutive words on the same line should still be separated by a space. There should be no space at the end of any line. Unfortunately, the word processor just broke. Please help her format her essay properly. So we're given n and k first, and then we're given the n words. So we have 10 words, and each line should have no more than 7 characters that don't include spaces. Okay, this is just a implementation problem. So we're given, n and k, and then let's just store all the words in a vector we'll call a. It'll be of size n. So we'll just read in all the words. So now we have 10, 7, and we have all the list of inputs. Now we have to put it in the formatted ones. So let's see, let's create an integer called current words on line, which is initially 0. No, we don't want number of words, we want number of characters per line. So the rule is, if the word can fit on the current line, put it on that line, otherwise put it on the next line. So we gotta go through the list. Actually, why even store it in an array? We can do this in real time while we get the input. Okay. So we read the words one by one. And I say, if the current characters on line plus the size of the current word that we're going to add is less than or equal to k, we can add this word on this line. But the key thing here actually is there should be no space at the end of any line. So if that's the case, we would simply we would just see out a space and the current word. Otherwise, if this is not the case, we'd want to start on a new line. So we would make a new line and then we would output as with no space. Okay, but the issue is, if you look at the very first word, it will come here, it will see this, and it'll add a space at the very front, which is exactly what we don't want. And this is only for the first character of everything, because when you move to a new line here, we handle the case here. There's no space in front of these words. So what do you say? If I is 0, then we just simply see out S. And I think that should be it. Your CP Judge is not working. Let's reopen CP Judge. There we go. We do it twice there. We need a continue, so it doesn't keep on going through the loop, and it'll go back and it'll. So once you're done with this, we'll continue. Now I equals 1, and then we'll go through this again. So now it should be fine. Whoops, we need to update current char online equal plus equal s dot size. Yeah, current char online equal s dot size, and I'll put this here as well. Yeah, because we never update how many characters are on a line. Oh, chars online. Whoops. There we go. That's exactly what we want. There's no space at the end, no space at the start, and it's always less than or equal to k. The one thing I didn't like about this question is, what if the word is bigger than k? If the word has, if k is 7, like here, and the word was like, I don't know, photosynthesis, then we'd have to put that entire word on one line. So it does break the rules that were given at the start, but that's how she does it. So yeah, it's just nice to trying to figure out what is the key information and what's bad information. So anyways, this should work. No, whoops. Here, where we code USACO general word processor. Oh, this would not work because of the weird input output. We need to make this. I gotta resend it. Okay, this should work now. And voila.